That look on his face had hit me before he even opened his mouth. That smirk like he knew something I didn't, like I was already smaller than him. I felt my jaw clench, but I kept my head down, filling out that slip. Just another day, I told myself, just another day. Calhoun's voice cut through the quiet hum of the bank. You sure this isn't a joke, ma'am? Might cost more to keep this account open than what's in it. The woman at the counter may be in her 60s, head wrapped in a faded scarf shifted her feet. Her voice came out small. I know, I just need it open. Please, the air changed. I felt it, the way people stopped pretending they weren't listening. The way their eyes flicked up, then away, quick like guilt. My hand froze on the pen. I turned slow. That necessary? My voice was tight, huh? Calhoun didn't even look at me at first. Talking to her like that. Was that necessary? Now he looked. Full on, with that grin people get when they think they've got you figured out. Oh, you're next? Big day for charity, huh? Heat rose in my face. I stepped forward slow. Steady. How about you just do your job? Murmurs rippled behind me, a cough, someone shifting their bag. The woman turned slightly, eyes wide, glistening. I gave her a small nod. Calhoun crossed his arms. You people always gotta make a scene. My breath hitched. The bank felt too small, too bright. Say that again. Say it louder. Make sure everyone hears. He scoffed, glancing around like he was looking for backup. Oh, now you're threatening me? I shook my head. No, just making sure we're clear. A voice from near the door, quiet but firm. I saw what happened. Clerk was out of line. Calhoun's smirk faltered. Just a flicker. Y'all need to calm down. This is a place of business, I smiled, tight. Then act like it. You people always want to make a scene? That's what he said. Loud enough, clear enough. The words hit me like a slap I couldn't block. My heart thudded so loud I could. Hear it in my ears. I took a breath, let it out slow. My voice stayed low. Say that again, louder. Let everyone hear what you really mean. Calhoun shifted, his smirk shaky now. Oh, now you're trying to intimidate me? You threatening. Me in front of witnesses? I opened my arms just a little, palms up. Witnesses? Good, let them see. Someone behind me muttered, Damn right, let them see. A door creaked open, and out came Mr. Lively, the branch manager, tie loose like he'd just rushed from his office. Gentlemen, what seems to be the problem here? Before I could speak, Calhoun jumped in, words fast, fake sweet. Mr. Lively, I was just trying to help this customer, and he started raising his voice, getting aggressive. I'm worried for everyone's safety. I stared at him, my fists trembling at my sides. That's not what happened. Asked the room, asked them. Mr. Lively glanced around, uneasy. A woman near the door called out. I saw it. The clerk was nasty first. Another voice, quieter but firm. Same here. Mr. Lively tugged at his tie. Maybe we can step into my office? Resolve this quietly? I let out a breath, bitter. Quiet's what got us here. Calhoun folded his arms again like he'd won something. Figures can't just let it go, can you? I looked at him steady. No, not today. The door clicked shut behind me. The room felt smaller than it should have, or maybe that was just my chest tightening. I could hear the faint hum of the bank outside, muffled by the walls that were supposed to make this private dot. Mr. Lively sank into the chair across from me. Smoothing his tie like that could fix the mess. Listen, we all have bad days. Staff. Customers, let's not escalate this. Bad day? That's what he wanted to call it? My hands curled into fists on my knees, hidden beneath the table. I leaned forward, locking eyes with him. You heard him. That wasn't a bad day. That's who he is. He gave me that practiced manager smile, the kind that meant nothing. Please, let me handle it internally. We have procedures for these things. I let out a bitter laugh, short and sharp. Yeah? What's internal gonna mean this time? A slap on the wrist? A note in his file he'll never see? He shifted in his chair, glancing at the door like he wished he'd left it open. We value all our customers, we really do. I felt the words boil up before I could stop them. Would. You let him talk to your wife that way? That hit him. I saw it in the flicker of his eyes, the way his mouth opened, then closed without a sound. He swallowed hard, stared at the desk like it held the answer. Silence stretched between us. I could hear the faint beep of a phone, the rustle of papers somewhere outside. My pulse thudded in my ears. He finally cleared his throat. "Sir, I'm asking you, please, let us resolve this quietly, for everyone's sake." I pushed back from the table, slow, steady, though my legs felt tight, like they wanted to run or kick something over. "Save it for your training manual." I stood. His eyes followed me, but he didn't stop me. Didn't say another word. As I reached for the door, I paused. My hand on the knob, my voice low but firm. "You want quiet?" That's how this keeps happening. I walked out, leaving his silence behind. The air outside felt thick, like it was pressing on my chest. I stepped out of the bank, pulse racing, breath shallow. My phone buzzed in my pocket. I didn't want to look, but my hand moved anyway. I pressed it to my ear. "Man, what the hell happened?" Eli's voice, fast, sharp, like he'd been holding it in. "I saw you trending. Somebody posted a video. It's everywhere." I wiped sweat from my brow. "Good, let them see it. You sure? This could blow up? Could get messy?" I let out a shaky breath, eyes on the bank windows reflecting the sky back at me. "It already is messy." The phone beeped. Another call. I switched over. "Hello?" A woman's voice, smooth but urgent. "This is Tasha Grant from Channel 7. We'd like to get your side of what happened at the bank today." I laughed, bitter. "My side? You saw the video." "Still, people want context, the full story." I stared at the traffic passing by, the world moving like nothing had happened. "They want blood or truth?" A pause, then both, probably. I closed my eyes, the weight of it all settling in. "And they'll get both." The air felt electric the second I stepped through those glass doors. I could feel the weight of every eye on me. Phones raised, whispers filling the space where normal bank chatter used to be. Cameras outside caught the reflection of the chaos. Inside, Calhoun's face pale, sweaty, lips thin and pressed together like he was holding back everything he wanted to say. His voice cracked when he spoke. "Happy now? This circus you started?" I kept my eyes on him. My pulse steady, my jaw tight. "Could have been just another Tuesday, Calhoun. Could have been quiet, but you made sure it wasn't." A voice rang out from the back loud, biting. "Hey, Calhoun, tell us how you really feel about your customers." A few people laughed, bitter and sharp. The kind of laugh that cuts. Calhoun's head snapped toward the voice, then back to me. His hands shook at his sides, trying to find something to do. "This is harassment. I'm the victim now. I've been working here for years, and this is what I get?" I stepped closer, his breath hitched. "I saw it. You're scared. Not because I'm here, because people heard you. And now they see you." He pointed at me, voice rising, cracking like thin glass. "You twisted this. You and your friends, you people." I didn't let him finish. My voice was low, but it carried. "Say it again. Finish that sentence, Calhoun." The whole bank felt like it stopped breathing. Mister Lively's voice broke through, rushed, desperate. "Let's all settle down. This isn't helping anyone." I kept my gaze on Calhoun. "It's helping plenty. Let him explain. Let him tell the world why this started." Calhoun backed into the counter, palms flat against it like the cold wood could hold him up. "I didn't mean anything. People say things. It's not like I hurt anyone. You don't have to swing a fist to leave a mark." My voice sounded strange to my own ears, steady, almost too calm. A woman near the teller window nodded, voice clear. "We're tired of it, Calhoun. You're just mad you finally got caught." Calhoun's face flushed red, then pale again. He looked at Mr. Lively like he wanted saving. "You gonna let this happen? I gave my life to this place." Mr. Lively ran a hand through his hair, helpless. I think we need to take this offline." I shook my head. "No more back rooms. No more quiet." He had his say in front of everyone. Let him finish it the same way. Calhoun's voice dropped, a bitter hiss. "You ruined me. You and your drama." I took another step, felt the eyes on me, the phone's recording, the weight of the moment pressing down. No, Calhoun. You did that all by yourself. For a second, he said nothing. Just breathed heavy, hands trembling, sweat beading on his forehead. Someone near the entrance whispered loud enough for us to hear. About time. Calhoun's mouth opened like he had more to say. But no words came. Not this time. I turned, started toward the door, felt the quiet follow me out, and behind me his voice finally cracked apart. Please somebody tell them. I'm not a bad person, nobody answered. I didn't mean... Look, sometimes I didn't think anyone would... His words tumbled out, broken like he was chasing them, trying to grab them back before they hit the floor and shattered. I didn't move, didn't blink, didn't think anyone would what? Speak up? Not stay quiet this time? Calhoun's hands gripped the edge of the counter like it was the only thing keeping him standing. His knuckles white, his breath coming fast. You don't get it, you're ruining me. I took a slow step forward. The room felt like it shrank with every inch between us. No, you did that all by yourself. Phones were still raised. Eyes still watching. And now I saw it, the crack in him. The collapse. Calhoun's voice dropped, pleading now. Please, Dot, I have a family. A mortgage. I'm not a bad person. I kept my voice even. She has a family too. So do I, so does every person you've talked down to, humiliated, dismissed like they were beneath you. A voice from the crowd, tired but sure. He's just sorry he got caught. Calhoun's shoulders sagged. His head hung low. What do you want from me? I shook my head. I don't want anything from you. I just want you to see what you are. For a second, nobody said anything. The whole place felt like it was holding its breath, waiting to see what would break. Next, Dot, and for the first time, Calhoun had nothing left to say. The glass doors swung open, and I felt the shift before I even saw her. The weight in the room changed. A voice, calm but sharp, sliced through the tension. Enough. Every head turned. She walked in like she owned the air we were breathing, which I realized she probably did. Miss Perkins? I'd never seen her before, but there was no mistaking who she was. Calhoun's face drained of what little color he had left. His voice came out a desperate, cracked mess. Miss Perkins, please, this isn't what it looks like. She didn't look at him, not at first. Her eyes found mine, steady, searching, seeing straight through the storm I'd been holding inside. I saw the footage. You shouldn't have been treated that way. The room hushed, like even the air didn't want to interrupt. I kept my voice level, though my heart was hammering. So what happens now? She turned to Calhoun, and when she spoke, it was ice. You're done. No place here for that. Pack your things. Calhoun sputtered, hands out like he could grab the words before they landed. You can't. After everything I've done here, her glare stopped him cold. You did this to yourself. And sir, she turned back to me, her voice softening just a little. Thank you for standing up. I shook my head. Didn't do it for thanks. Her eyes held mine. That's why it mattered. And just like that, it was done. The coffee was warm against my palms, but it didn't chase the cold from my chest. Eli watched me over the rim of his cup, waiting for something. I didn't know how to feel better. His voice was soft, careful, like he thought I might shatter right there. I stared at the coffee. The way the surface rippled when I breathed too close. I didn't look up. Not better, just Seen, he nodded like he understood. Maybe he did. When we stepped out into the street, it felt different. Heavy, but not the same heavy as before. People moved past, but they didn't look through me this time. A woman slowed as she passed, her voice low but sure. You spoke for all of us. I nodded, swallowing the lump in my throat. A man tipped his head toward me. About time someone did. And then the kid. Couldn't have been more than 12. Hoodie too big, shoes scuffed from the world. He stopped, looked up at me. They won't forget what you said. I smiled, small, tired but real. Neither will I. As we walked, I glanced at the bank one last time. The glass, the walls, the place where it all started, and I whispered low enough for only me to hear, not about balance. It never was.